And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.
Con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra, tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera ven.
Pelicans trail by 17. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Dallas, Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. J.J. Barea is out there with Williams, and it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. Goes up on the block. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Out to the wing. Count the bucket.
Oh, how pretty was that? Used the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
Mavericks leading by 13. Parsons attacking. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Evans kicks to Davis and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
You know, as the season wore on, guys, the Pelicans became a matchup that nobody wanted to see. Very tough against teams and had very few weaknesses, too.
Well, for the Pelicans last season, they were a tough matchup. The defense was one thing, but their mentality, the way they thought through the game, was fantastic.
And Kevin, you look at their record against other playoff teams, and it stacks up well. I mean, they made the playoffs by never thinking they were at a disadvantage on the floor. And having that kind of confidence in a young team, that only really speaks for positives moving forward.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Harris has checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. The Mavericks shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Here's Nowitzki. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Finding the gaps in the defense and really just slicing and dicing them right now.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Dirk Nowitzki, what can you say? Future Hall of Famer. Too many accolades to list. The most important NBA champion and Greg Finals MVP in 2011.
Yeah, and Kevin, history has proven time and time again, you really need a future Hall of Famer on your team to win a championship. Just look at all the teams that have won the title through the years.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened in on Alvin Gentry's huddle. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
You know, back to Nowitzki being that Hall of Famer, you need to win a championship. Guys like LeBron, Duncan, Kobe, Jordan, Magic, Bird, Isaiah, all Hall of Fame guys who led their teams to the championship.
And talking about Nowitzki, as one of the greatest players ever, he's also one of the most unique players ever. His ability to score back to the basket from up to 18 feet really, to me, is unbelievable. Without that unique skill, the Dallas Mavericks have no rings.
Williams showed us a little flavor on that one.
To the inside. And Evans the basket on the assist from Cole. 7 points for Tyreke Evans.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Pachulia kicks to Harris. Here's the screen. Here's Nowitzki. Can't make good off the pick.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Evans against Williams. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And for Norris Cole, such an important role player, Greg, for Miami for a number of seasons. Last year, shooting percentages dipped, and that is one of the reasons why he was probably traded to New Orleans.
Yeah, and a lot of that, I think, had to do with somebody dipping out of town.
Yeah,
LeBron James,
yeah,
that would probably
6,
change
right.
the quality of your shots. But both figures did go up dramatically once he got to New Orleans. And remember, now he's playing with another great player in Anthony Davis.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Parsons against Anderson. New Orleans moving the ball around. 3 on the clock. From deep three-point range, and the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
You know, going back to Norris Cole last year, after the trade to the Pelicans, he shot better than he had in his entire career. That and the 2 championship rings he brought with him really helped the Pelicans take the next step in the team's development.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Davis. Anderson outside. Davis with a screen on Parsons. They set the pick. Evans kicks to Cole. Shoots a 3. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And, you know, talking about Norris Cole, this is a young man who still has plenty of upside. His assist-to-turnover ratio is solid. He's a competitive defender. I like where his game is going right now. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Tyreek Evans. Dallas leading by 17. Kicks to Nowitzki. It's stolen by Davis. And now the Pelicans on the break. Anderson dishes to Cole. And it's Gordon penetrating. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pachulia's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nowitzki with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Parsons on the wing. Back to Nowitzki. Harris kicks to Williams. The dish to Pachulia. And he gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 19. 1:30 left to play here in the fourth.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Dallas.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Craig. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Dirk Nowitzki. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Williams kicks to Harris. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Dallas might always be considered a football town, but they take their basketball seriously here too. Huge attendance numbers. A long string of games for consecutive sellouts for the Mavs, not only last season, but for many years gone by.
And how about being 3rd in the league in average attendance? And by percentages, they were first as they oversold the capacity of their stadium on average.
You know, for the Mavs fans filling up the building, they had good reason to. I mean, really strong 27-14 record for the Mavericks at home last season.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Villanueva comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Anderson, he's checked in for Chandler Parsons. And it's Felton in for Darren Williams.
And it's been a long time since the Mavs have had a losing record here at home. Their strength in Dallas is part of why they've been a contender for the better part of the last 2 decades.
On the wing, Gordon. Shoots off the screen. The shot is off. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harris. Here's McGee. Another shot. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And here's Douglas. Pondexter from outside. Can't get it to go. Villanueva. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
New Orleans ball. Substitution for the Mavericks. J.J. Barea.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Dirk Nowitzki. And Dirk, what was the key to the team's success inside tonight?
Well, I think our points of pain come more in transition. We got to push the ball. That's where we are best. We're not really a slow, grinded out kind of team. But if we do have to, and it's a slow game, then we got to find a way to penetrate some, make the defense collapse, and finish around the basket some. I was able to get in there some, so that was big for us, play inside out.
Dirk, great job. Thank you so much. Kevin, you don't necessarily always need a post to score inside.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dirk Nowitzki. He delivered quite a star performance. Not uncommon, as we've seen him have this sort of terrific night many times. Kenny, what did you like about his game?
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And this guy's been doing this his whole career. Man, we're talking about a Hall of Famer here, an icon in the city he brought a championship to. Not forget, one of the greatest shooters in NBA history.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.